third on the list is a namesake of mine, another old friend. Good morning, Liam.
Hello.
How are you? How are you doing your tour?
Fine. I think the German audiences again are fantastically enthusiastic. You know, as good as we've come up against anywhere.
Really?
Better, yeah.
You play the uilleann pipes and
right.
the penny whistle.
Yeah.
That's the only thing you play?
Yeah.
On stage anyway?
Yeah, or anywhere else either.
The uilleann pipes for me are the greatest instrument in the world. They produce the sound that I like. What exactly are the uilleann pipes?
They're, if you like, they're the Irish pipes, and they're started being developed about beginning of the 18th century, and at that time, and still in Ireland, you had sort of pipes that were similar to Scottish bagpipes. So the first step in change over from those sort of pipes that you blow into to the uilleann pipes was a bellows, the use of a bellows instead of blowing into it, and then gradually some genius developed a reed that would take 2 octaves, and so on development over a period of about 100 years until the instrument was fully developed as it is today, with 3 regulators and 3 drones. Regulators are like chanters, sealed off at the bottom, and provide a harmony or accompaniment to the tune. And the chanter is the part in which the melody is played.
Which came first, the bagpipes or the uilleann pipes?
No, the bagpipes.
Oh, you choked me off.
Hmm?
You choked me off there. I always thought the uilleann pipes came first.
No, the uilleann pipes in their present state of development are just about 180 years old or so. 180 to 200 years old. Yeah.
And are they an Irish invention?
Yeah, completely, yeah.
Are they played anywhere else in the world, you know?
Yeah, there was a great traditional music scene, if you like, in the States around the beginning of this century, and there were a lot of very fine uilleann pipers, and there are still a few uilleann pipers in the States, and you hear talk about, uilleann pipes have been found in Australia, and where else? France, you know, sort of.
So you'd like to find them anywhere?
Because the Irish were on the move, generally, yeah.
What made you decide to play the uilleann pipes?
Well, I've been listening to traditional Irish music since as far back as I can remember. It was in the family. But also, as far back as I can remember well the first time I heard uilleann pipes, and I was probably about, maybe, I don't know, 6 or 7 or something. But the moment I heard them, that was the instrument, I really, you know, it struck me a lot, and I wanted to play it.
Are they difficult to play?
Yes.
That's why
particularly difficult in the beginning, because it takes a lot of coordination between pumping and pressing. You pump the air from with the bellows under your right arm into a bag under the left arm, which acts as sort of reservoir, and you control the flow of air. There's that. And, you know, sort of general coordination of playing the instrument is demanding in the beginning.
They have to be primed before you set it, isn't that right?
To which?
Primed.
Primed.
You have to push so much air in.
Yeah.
That's pumping air into the reservoir.
Yeah.
You've been compared more than favourably with Seamus Ennis, but I presume Seamus is one of your first idols, so to speak.
Very definitely, yeah. He's what can you say? The man is a sort of institution in himself, apart from the fact that he's a genius, brilliant genius on the pipes, but as he's done very valuable work in collecting music and songs through the country at different times, and he did that for the Folklore Commission, and also for a radio program he had with BBC and for Radio 1 as well. He's just one of these great characters.
Yes, but I've got an uncle in Dublin who reckons that Liam O'Flynn is going to be the next Seamus Ennis. Do you see yourself kind of taking over his place?
I don't think it could possibly.
Would that kind of thing appeal to you? You know, he presumably has to leave Planxty. This, of course, is a long way in the future, but he'd be finished with Planxty and then he'd be going around the country.
And just continue to still play music for my own enjoyment and you know, other people's enjoyment.
Is Planxty the first group of this kind to have the Uilleann pipes?
No. There's a group in Dublin using Uilleann pipes called the Pavies, and of course Finbar and Eddie Fury, both of them Uilleann pipes and guitar. I think Eddie sings. Can't think of any other group.
Horses?
Yeah, well,
It's a slightly different type of group.
yeah. It's just recently they've started using Uilleann pipes.
What was the appeal of the Uilleann pipes to people like myself?
Apart from the fact that it's probably, I don't know how, you know, when you first heard the pipes, whether it's been very recently or what, but for people who've only just heard the Uilleann pipes, it's a very new sound, and I think it's you know, it's a very appealing, probably a very appealing sound, because any pipey sound is striking and appealing, you know.
Yes, I found the viewing audiences last night, as again, a year ago, they loved your solos.
Yeah.
So obviously the pipes come across and catch their enthusiasm.
Yes, indeed, yeah.
Whatever the appeal is. For myself, of course, I was born into Irish music, so
Yeah.
I was brought up with the Uilleann pipes,
Yeah.
and I've accepted them as part and parcel of Irish music. But I don't know how the others react. I was wondering if there's any
Imagine
reason why.
that, well, as I said, I think the sound of any sort of pipes is something that you know, grabs the attention of people. And the Uilleann pipes is, I suppose, a bit more developed than any other sort of pipes that I know of anyway, in that it has 2 full octaves, and you have you can produce harmonies with regulators, so that you get this sound. In fact, some people maintain that Uilleann isn't a corruption, or isn't the right word, the right name for them. The right name for these pipes was union pipes, and that would probably refer to the unity of sound, you know, the different sounds.
Oh, I see. Yes, last year, it appeared to have cut down on the number of solos each on stage.
You mean the first half of the concert?
Well, I only saw the second half last night. Again last year, but you were doing less solos, I thought, last night.
Well, last night we did the first half of the concert. Each of us did a solo part.
Yes.
And then there was, you know, it just wasn't time, I suppose, in the second half of the concert to include a solo from everybody again, you know.
I see. Oh, so you're not in fact doing that?
No.
To pay that bit to me publicly.
Yeah.
Great mentions made of O'Carroll and his music in the Planxty concert. And you do a lot of O'Carroll's numbers, don't you?
We usually include 1 or 2 in the program.
His music was written basically for harp.
Written for the harp, yeah.
Are there any problems in translating it into Uilleann pipe language?
No, it's not really, no. It's usually within the scope of the chanter.
What were you doing before Planxty?
Teaching.
Teacher?
Yeah.
A teacher of music, or
No, it's a
school teacher?
teacher, yeah.
Teaching what?
Teaching children, you know, sort of from 5, 6-year-olds to 12-year-olds, junior.
Oh, national school?
National school, yeah.
So, you weren't like Paul involved in rock and roll music and all the rest?
No, although I wasn't involved in music, you know, professionally until this group started.
Do you have any other musical interests aside from the Planxty kind of music? I mean, do you listen to contemporary folk?
Oh yes, Yes. Any sort of virtually every sort of music, good music, I like to listen to.
Why good music? What do you mean?
Very good music. Yes. Oh, music played in good taste, whether it be rock and roll or folk music of one sort or another, classical music or anything. Yeah.
Well, we've had this time. Thank you very much.
And thank you very
Best of
much.
luck for the rest of your tour.
Thank you.